Have you ever found someone standing at your door as fragile as a flower in the middle of winter? Imagine discovering a secret that will change your life forever. Before we continue, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next exciting stories we'll share. Let's now take a few steps back to understand how it all began. My name is Lucia, and I'm a 33-year-old housewife. My husband Marco and I have been married for 4 years and desperately want to have a child. Unfortunately, every attempt to conceive, even through fertility treatments, has proven futile. Disappointment and frustration accompanied us every day, but we did not want to lose hope. Every negative test was a stab in the heart, but we supported each other, trying not to lose faith. One cold winter afternoon, as I was returning home from the supermarket, I saw an unfamiliar little girl crouching in front of my door. He was without a coat and was visibly shivering. "Hi, are you waiting for someone?" I asked her sweetly. "My name is Sophia," she answered shyly. "Mom told me to come here." Those words struck me deeply. Sophia handed me a letter. With shaking hands, I opened it. Only a few words were written. "Take care of this little girl for a while." Sophia's mother was my older sister, Claudia, whom I hadn't seen for 17 years. I felt a wave of mixed emotions, surprise, anger, but most of all concern. Claudia had always had a difficult life, made up of escapes, bad company, and financial problems. I had no idea he had a daughter. Before continuing, we ask you, what would have driven Claudia to abandon her daughter in front of her sister's door? What would you have done in Lucia's place? Write in the comments, and if you like this story, leave your precious like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for other exciting stories. I looked at Sophia, confused and cold, and decided to take her with me. I took her into the house, lit the stove, and wrapped her in a warm blanket. "Are you hungry?" I asked. Sophia nodded, confessing that she hadn't eaten anything since the day before. I soon heated up some pumpkin soup and watched her drink it voraciously. My heart sank when I saw her so hungry. After eating, I suggested that she take a bath. Her face lit up, but she also looked nervous. When I accompanied her to the bathroom, I noticed that her hair was greasy and tangled. "Are the bathrooms always this hot?" he asked me in wonder. "From now on you can bathe every day," I replied, trying to hold back the tears. Seeing her so vulnerable broke my heart. I wondered how my sister could have abandoned me like that. Later, Marco returned home. "This is the little girl I told you about," I explained. Marco approached slowly so as not to scare her. "Hi, Sophia. I'm Marco, your uncle." Sophia continued to be nervous and apologized for every little mistake. It was obvious that Claudia had mistreated her. I decided to talk to my parents about it, and they immediately came to meet her. "Hi, Sophia, we are your grandparents," they said, hugging her affectionately. Sophia seemed surprised to have grandparents, but also happy. Her shy, uncertain smile began to brighten more and more as she felt the affection around her. I went to the town hall to get Claudia's family register. I discovered that he had never registered Sophia's birth. The child was invisible to the eyes of the state, with no right to go to school. With the help of various offices and counseling centers, I managed to create Sophia's family register. Finally, he could attend elementary school. Seeing the smile on her face when I told her she could go to school was one of the greatest joys of my life. I felt that despite everything, we were doing the right thing. As time went on, Sophia began to open up a little more. His laughter, at first shy and sporadic, became more and more frequent. Every day we discovered something new about her little dreams, her fears, her desires. But then one day the unexpected happened. We were returning home after buying everything Sophia needed for school when I saw Claudia standing in front of our door. "Mom!" Sophia exclaimed. Claudia had returned. My anger mounted immediately. "What the hell were you thinking, Claudia? How could you abandon your daughter like that?" Claudia replied indifferently. "Calm down, Lucia. I'm here to take Sophia back. And if you want to keep her, give me 10 million. I couldn't believe my ears. "You're going to sell your daughter for money?" I screamed. Claudia remained impassive. "I have no intention of paying," I said firmly. Claudia threatened to take Sophia away, but I didn't let her. With the help of a lawyer, I was able to have her arrested for child neglect. We secretly recorded our conversation, and when the police arrived, Claudia was taken away in handcuffs. I was devastated for Sophia, but determined to give her a better life. As the months passed, Sophia adapted more and more to our family. Every day was a step forward, a small progress towards a normal, happy life. One day he asked me, "Auntie, why did Mum treat me so badly?" I answered her with my heart in my throat, "I don't know, darling, but you're safe with us now." Our life continued peacefully until one day Sophia asked me, "Do you think Mommy will ever come back to get me?" I felt a lump in my throat. "I don't know, Sophia, but we're here for you always." Finally, Claudia went back to look for Sophia, but the little girl, now sure of her place with us, told her firmly, "Uncle and Aunt are my parents. I'm staying here." This broke our hearts, but also made us proud of how much she had grown. Sophia finally found the serenity she deserved, and Marco and I decided to interrupt the fertility treatment to dedicate ourselves completely to her. Now we live together as a real family, and every day we give thanks for the joy that Sophia has brought us. What do you think? Can a little girl completely change a family's life? Tell us in the comments and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming stories.